Yo, we all know Jamaica, right? The land of vibrant culture, rich history, and endless sunshine. Turquoise waters, white sand beaches, Bob Marley's mellow vibes. It's the stuff of dreams, a postcard-perfect paradise. It's basically paradise on Earth, where every sunset feels like a painting come to life. Tourists flock there every year, escaping the daily grind for rum punches and reggae beats. They come seeking relaxation, adventure, and a taste of the island life. But as with any paradise, there's a flip side. A side they don't always print on those glossy brochures. Beneath the surface, there's a reality that's often overlooked. Yeah, we're talking about the sex tourism industry. A complex and often uncomfortable reality lurking beneath the surface of paradise. It's a hidden world that many prefer to ignore. Now, before you judge, let's be real. This ain't just a Jamaican thing. It's a phenomenon that exists in many tourist destinations around the world. It's a global issue, and the Caribbean, with its image of carefree escapism, is right in the crosshairs. The allure of paradise often masks the darker realities. But to understand it, we gotta go beyond the stereotypes, beyond the headlines, and hear from the people living this reality every day. Their stories are crucial to painting the full picture. This ain't about pointing fingers or judging anyone's choices. It's about understanding the complexities and the human stories behind the statistics. It's about having an honest conversation about a tough subject. Because let's face it, ignoring it ain't gonna make it go away. We need to confront it head on. So buckle up, man, as we journey into the heart of paradise and confront the shadows that linger there. It's time to see the full picture, the good and the bad. Now, the Caribbean's relationship with sex tourism, that's a tangled web going way back, deeply intertwined with its complex history. We're talking centuries of colonialism, exploitation, and economies built on shaky foundations, where the wealth of the land was extracted and sent elsewhere. See, when your main industry is tourism, and your history is rooted in serving others, the lines can get blurry real quick. The legacy of catering to foreign needs has left deep imprints. Fast forward to today, and you've got a region grappling with poverty, limited opportunities, and a tourism machine that often prioritizes profit over people. The disparity between the wealthy tourists and the local population is stark. This creates a perfect storm, where some folks, desperate for a piece of the pie, turn to the oldest trade in the book. It's a survival strategy in a harsh economic landscape. But hold up, it ain't that simple. The issue is layered with complexities and nuances. We're talking about real people making real choices in a system that often feels rigged against them. These choices are influenced by a myriad of factors, including economic desperation and lack of alternatives. So, yeah, it's easy to judge from afar, to wag fingers and preach morality. But moral judgments don't solve the underlying issues. But until you've walked a mile in their shoes, until you've felt the weight of those choices, it's best to listen, learn, and try to understand the forces at play. Empathy and understanding are crucial in addressing such a deeply rooted issue. Let's be straight up. In places where opportunities are scarce, the allure of easy money can be hard to resist. It's a reality that many face daily, especially in regions where economic hardships are a constant struggle. We spoke to locals, folks working in the tourism industry, bartenders, taxi drivers, even some who've been involved in sex work. Each person has a unique story, a unique perspective on what it means to make a living in these challenging conditions. Their stories paint a complicated picture, man. Some see it as a way to survive, to put food on the table, to support their families. It's a means to an end, a way to ensure their loved ones don't go hungry. Others, they're drawn to the lifestyle, the excitement, the chance to meet people from all corners of the globe. The vibrant energy and the diverse interactions offer a sense of adventure and connection. But running through all their stories is a common thread, the desire for a better life for themselves, for their children, for their communities. It's a universal aspiration, one that transcends borders and backgrounds. Now, nobody's saying it's right, and many spoke about the risks, the exploitation, the stigma attached to the industry. They are aware of the dangers and the moral complexities, yet they navigate these waters out of necessity. But their voices remind us that behind the headlines, behind the statistics, are real human beings with dreams, aspirations, and the right to make their own choices, even if those choices are driven by circumstances beyond their control. Their resilience and determination are a testament to the human spirit's enduring quest for a better tomorrow.
Seven, six, five, four, three, two, one.
Okay, let's talk about the other side of this equation, the tourists. Now, I ain't gonna lie, some come looking for more than just sunshine and pina coladas. They're looking for adventure, for escape, and yeah, sometimes that includes exploring their, shall we say, curiosity. Some are driven by fantasies, by the allure of the exotic, the forbidden. Others, they're just lonely, looking for connection, for a temporary escape from their everyday lives. But here's the thing, whatever their reasons, it's crucial to remember that with tourism comes responsibility. Exploiting others, engaging in risky behavior, that ain't cool, man. It's about respect, about understanding the power dynamics at play, and recognizing that the choices you make as a visitor have real consequences for the people and places you visit. So, next time you're planning that tropical getaway, remember, tourism should be a force for good, not a vehicle for exploitation.